So welcome back. This was the last thing we understood. The last thing we understood was something about the characteristics of soul. The deep explanation of how the soul is made, the inner soul. Okay, and the 8 features of soul. Okay, so now what we'll do, we'll try to put the Kaalchakra, the wheel of time, on the soul, on the 8 vasus, the 8 characteristics of time. So we are fixing the characteristics of time on the soul. Okay, just like, see, when I first did this, I did it on butter paper. Okay, so you can also try it that way, because that is what I did. So I will kind of advise you that take a butter paper, draw a circle like this. Okay, when you draw a circle, draw a circle of a Kaalchakra. Okay, and similarly draw this 8 features of the soul, and then try to fix it on each other. Obviously put some gaps so that you can read both the names. Okay, but that is how you can understand both the things together. Getting my point? So first we'll try to do this, and then we'll understand few aspects, and we'll start Tithi. And with Tithi we'll also start the basic rule of transmigration, how the soul transmigrates. After understanding the transmigration, we'll start Tithi and complete the sun cycle. That is the first part of the Panchang, that is day. We have pulled it very long. We went into very deep sense, because in order to understand the first part of the Panchang, that is first part, fire, that is days, Vaars, we understood the complete soul. And this complete soul we are trying to fix it on the, what you say, the Kaalchakra. Okay, so that is what we are going to do. But in detail, I like everything in detail. Whatever is in the shallow brains, in the shallow water, I don't swim in the shallow waters. Okay, so until and unless I get everything deeply correct, I am not interested in it. So if you are not interested in deep aspects, and if you are not patient enough, well, it would be difficult working with me. Okay, so let's make a Kaalchakra first, and then we'll put this into that chakra. Okay, and while we are making, we are also understanding how the Kaalchakra is made. Okay, so this is the Kaalchakra, the wheel of time. Okay, I am not having enough space over here. Okay, the wheel of time. This is the horizon. What is this? This is horizon. I won't write over here horizon. Let's write over here horizon. Okay, so this is the horizon. Getting it? Now on one side of the horizon, the sun is rising, and on one side of the horizon, the sun is setting. Okay, so we'll write 6 around. We will just write approximate time. Okay, we are not writing differences of time over here. So we are writing 6. Okay, and we are writing 6. Getting it? Now at the peak hours, that is 12. Twelve in the noon, 12 at the night. Okay. After the peak hours, we have the intermediate hours. Okay. So this is the Kaalchakra, and we are going to get a bit deeper into it, and then we are going to add the Vasu, the chakra of soul. So this is 3 a.m. let's write 0 0. Okay, so we can understand. PM. Oh, let's not write it that way. We write AM, PM. Okay. So after 9 comes 6. After 6 comes 3. 9. Okay. This is the horizon in between from 6 AM to 6 PM. Sun rises from the east. Okay, so I will write east over here. This is east. Let's use a different pen. This is the red pen. This is east. Okay, now we are considering shadow, right, over here. Yes. So over here north. South, over here east, over here west. So sun is rising from here, and when the sun is rising from here, the shadow will be casted over here, okay, on this side. So whenever the sun is at the peak, okay, whenever sun is over here, the shadow is going to be exactly below. Okay, so this is going to be 12 PM. Okay, so this is 12 PM. Getting my point? This is going to be 9 PM. Sorry. This is going to be 3 PM. This is going to be 6 PM. This is going to be 9 PM. This is going to be 0 0. Okay, I will write 0 0 so that we are not confused. Okay, after this is going to be 3 AM. Okay, this is going to be 6 AM. This is going to be 9 AM. Got it? Sun over here, shadow over here. Sun over here, shadow over here. Sun over here, shadow over here. Okay, that is why it is reverse. See, you need to be precise over here. So this is the normal Kaalchakra. Okay, so as we understood, this is the Kaalchakra. In this Kaalchakra, now we are ready the Dharma, Arth, Kam, Moksha. Okay, so we will make it a Kal Purush type thing. Okay, so at whenever the sun is rising, okay, so over here becomes the rising sign. Okay, on this side. So this side we have to keep it as the first house. Okay, so over here this is the first house. That is why we write over here Dharma. Okay, on the opposite side we have Kama. Okay, this is Dharma, Kama. Yes, this is Kama. Then we have the Arth and the Moksha. Okay, over here there is Moksha. Over there is Earth. Okay, so this consists of Moon and Venus. This consists of sky and fire. We can write over here Jupiter and Mercury. Okay, and over here we can write water. Similarly, over here there is Saturn, which is air. Okay, over here there is Earth, which is Sun, and Mars, which is fire. So this is the normal Kaalchakra. In Kaalchakra we have added the Digpads. In Kaalchakra we added the Digpad. Whenever the sun is rising, at the rising point at 6 AM we consider it as an ascendant. on the ascendant it becomes the first house. On that direction, the east direction, we have taken as dharma. Okay. Usually this has to be considered over here. Okay, but we will not take the peak hours at dharma. Okay, the peak hours is not dharma because the peak hour is fire at 12 p.m. Okay, when the sun is exactly above your head, there is a lot of sunlight over here. You are not getting dharma. You are getting purified. You are getting fire. Okay, so that is why we are keeping fire over here. Okay, see, the people will always say that, okay, why not dharma is over here? You have to start from over here. No, you are not. You don't have to start from over here. Why? See, first of all, when there is the starting energies, the sunrise. Okay, we also have to write sunrise so people get understand very quickly and fast. Okay, so this is sunrise, or I will just write rise because we still have to make a lot of things. Okay, this is rise. Okay, and it will rise above. Okay, this is set. Okay, and it is going to set below. So see, on sunrise, the sun is rising from over here. Okay, now when the sun is rising from over here, you are getting the energy of sky element. Okay, over here in dharma, I guess we have air. Yes, we have air because over here there is earth. Okay, sorry. Too much of things inside my head right now. Okay, this is earth. Okay, so see, the sun is rising. As soon as the sun is rising, you are getting the sky element. You are getting the nectar of life. Okay, the nectar of life is coming when the sun is rising. So sunrise is the place or the time when the sky element is very high. That is why it is advised to wake up in the sunrise. Okay. Now as sunrise is happening, there is a change in the motion of air. That is why if you see many people don't understand the minute things in the nature. Because minute things in the nature are very important to observe. Some of the things are very naturally easy to grasp and understand. You don't need to do a lot of calculations. Okay. For example, if I don't have any kind of mobile application or anything, I will just see the motion of birds. If the birds are going like this in the clockwise, anti-clockwise, the moon is going in the opposite direction. If the birds are going in the clockwise, the moon is going in the opposite direction. So what happens? You want to know whether it is new moon coming or full moon coming in the daytime. Just notice the birds. The birds are going to tell you. Okay. So there are many such minute things which are very easy to understand. You just need observation. Okay. So in this case, what we have over here? See, over here the sun is rising from over here. So first of all, sun is rising. It is giving you sky element. And as soon as the sun rises, there is the shadow of the sun on the earth. So the opposite side is the shadow. That is, opposite side is the earth element over here. The shadow, which is nothing else but Saturn, the son of Chaya. Okay, so sun is rising from over here, and the son of Chaya, that is Saturn, is going on the earth. That is why there is the shadow of yourself on the earth. That is, the earth is the opposite side of the sky element. Okay, so when the sun rises, the opposite is earth. So over here it is the star of Dharma. This is Dharma, this is earth. Now see, as the sun rises above, at its peak level, at the peak hours, okay, the shadow will be gone completely, and there will be a lot of intense heat, total heat like 12 am sun, you can see. So the total heat is going to go exactly downwards. Okay, so when the sun is over here, there is fire below the sun. When the sun is above, there is fire below the sun. So this is 12 p.m. Over here, there is fire. Fire of sun and Mars. This is going to purify your energy. Okay. Next, the sun is going down, down, down. So over here, the sun has set. Now, when the sun has set totally, completely, what is rising? The moon is rising. So when the moon is rising, when the moon is at its peak, when the moon is rising, we have to see like here. Okay. So when the moon is rising, when the moon is over here, the moonlight will fall exactly over here, and the moonlight is going to give calmness. So that is why water is above. If you consider moon like over here, just like the sunrise sunset cycle, okay. So if moon goes over here, it is going to stay cool over here. Okay. For the sun, we have to consider it like this. For the moon, or the opposite way. It's quite simple. So this is the basic Kaalchakra. In the Kaalchakra, I have added Dipa, the directional strength of planet, okay, as well as the elements. So there is one chakra showing type. It is also showing elements. It is also showing planets. Okay. So now we are trying to fit the elements of the soul. Okay. The characteristics of the soul in this one chakra. Okay. So in the one chakra we are putting a lot of things. Okay. So now we are putting these elements of soul over here. Okay. So let's start putting it. Okay. See, when the sun is rising, you are getting power. Okay. So what is your soul getting over here? Power. Okay. You are getting power. At the noon, what do you have the most? You know the exact color. Okay, you can see the sun to its brightest manner. Okay, you can see the exact color of the sun, because see, when there is sunrise and when there is sunset, there is a change in the color of sky. There is a change in the sunlight. It becomes oranges. It becomes reddish. Okay, so there is some change. But if you want to see the exact white light of the sun, the the Prakop light of the sun, then you have to see the exact shade of the sun, which is seen at the 12. Okay, whether it is sun or moon, okay, anywhere. If you want to see the exact light, you have to see at the 12. Okay, the least refraction. So over here, it is going to give us shade. Okay, and I think I have to write color, because lots of people don't understand the shade. Over here, shade is not shadow, but it is color. Okay, so let's write it. U, but U, someone will not understand U, H-U-E. Okay, let's just write color. Okay, so over here is color. And what is how do you know the color? By friction. Over here the friction is very less, because sun or moon, whatever is at the exact peak, okay, the refraction is total less. Okay, it is 90 degree. When there is 90 degree, there is no friction. Simple physics. 90 degree, no friction. As soon as the refraction starts, the friction comes into play. Okay, when something is falling at 90 degrees, okay, the torque is placed downwards, so it is definitely going to go downwards. There is no ulterior motion. Okay, so this is color. This is color. From what we get? Friction. How do we get color? From friction. Okay. Okay. Now at sunset, see, at sunset we have kept position. Okay, we got this power, correct? Okay. Now we got this shade, correct? Now we get this position. Okay. See, at sunset we have to decide the accurate position we have to be till the next sunrise, because see, sun is the energy giver. Okay, sun is the nourisher. Till sun is nourishing us, we don't need position. Okay, wherever you go, you are going to get sunlight. Wherever you go. But in case of moon, that is not right. Okay, for the moonlight, we have to go into exact places, exact directions. Because moonlight is in phases. It is not the full moon every day, but sunlight is full. Okay, so in case of sun, you don't need a good position. Sun is not biased. Sun is giving light in every position. Plus, the position is not mattering. Okay, in the last part we understood that position is Jupiter and power is Venus. Okay, so we have attained a lot of sky element in the daytime. Okay, from here to here. Now what we have to do? We have to save that Jupiterian energy. We have to save the sky element. So in order to save the sky element, what are we doing? We are finding the right place until the next sunrise, so that our sky element is saved. We don't exhaust our sky element. So until the next sunrise is taking place, we need to be in a protective position. Okay, so this position is for protection. This power is not for protection. When you are focusing on power, why would you try to protect yourself? You are doing akramana, okay, when you are thinking about power. Okay, so this Venus is everything about power. It is not about protection. Whereas this Jupiter is about protection. We understood in the, I guess, first video or the second video of this series that Jupiter is also the storage. Okay, I told you, I gave you an example of wood kept in a storage. And anything which is a storage is the protection, the cover. Okay, so over here at the time of sunset, we need to think about our protection till the next sunrise. We have to protect our sun energy. We have taken our sun energy from here to here. Now, until the next sunrise is taking place, we have to protect our sun energy. Okay, so over here, the Jupiter, which has stored our sun energy, we have to protect it. When we are talking about protection, what is the first thing? The first thing is finding a right place. If you are not in a right place, you are going to exhaust your energy. Okay, so over here comes position, the right position. If you are in the right position, you are protecting your energy. Okay, so over here comes position. Okay, getting my point? Everything is visible, right? So the next thing. Now let's go to the midnight. See, on midnight there is intensity. Intensity of soul. We have to focus on the intensity of soul. Okay, on the midnight. And see what is giving intensity? The force. The force is giving intensity. Now what is intensity? See, intensity and shade or the color are the two aspects of sun. Okay, sunlight. So over here if you see, the color is seen exactly at when the sun is exactly on the top. At that time the color is seen. But the intensity is seen at night. Okay, from at the sunset time. Okay, so what is important? The one thing that is important is preservance and the force. How? Let me get into it. How is a different thing. Okay, we have to learn about intensity. Intensity variable changes. Okay, so where can I start from? I can start from explaining you the friction and the intensity, but it would take a long time. Let's take a simple example. Okay, let's personify and understand this thing. Okay, this phenomena is easily understood by personification. Okay, let's draw another circle on one side. Okay, see, this is the Kaalchakra, this is the sun. Over here the sun is, and you are over here. Okay, so when sun is exactly above you, you are producing a shadow below. Okay, so at this hour, okay, you are watching the sunlight at its maximum point. Okay, but let's see in this way. We cannot add sunrise and sunset on the same hemisphere because we need to compare both of them together. Okay, so what we are doing, we are reversing this. Okay, just because we have to understand the vision of sun and moon. Okay, see, like this. Okay, over here is moon and over here is sun. Okay, but when the sun is on the top, the shadow is casted downwards, and whenever we are watching sun, okay, we are watching sun through its shadow because we directly cannot see on the sun. Okay, so that is why this below hemisphere is considered as the morning time. And just because this below hemisphere is morning, the above hemisphere is night. Getting my point? The below hemisphere is taken morning because when the sun is above, the shadow is going to be below. Okay, and in order to understand the sun which is above, you have to view and notice the shadow which is on the below hemisphere. So that is why, in order to understand sunrise to sunset, the morning time, you have to look at the lower hemisphere. Okay, so that is why this is going to be sunrise, peak hour, sunset, and the image of the sunrise to sunset is going to fall over here, from here to here. Getting my point? So this 6 a.m., 3 a.m. So what I am trying to explain is, when the sunrise is taking from over here, okay, from 6 a.m. to 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. to 3 p.m. and 6 p.m. it is shown like this over here because of the shadow, but the actual movement of sun is on the top. Getting my point? The actual movement of sun is on the top, but the shadow is coming downwards. That is why it is personified below, because we are understanding sun from its shadow. Getting my point? So when we are talking about the intensity of sun, okay, the intensity of sun is going to be maximum when the sun is on the top. Okay, and this intensity is reflected below. Okay, got my point over here. Sun is highest over here, but it is reflected over here. So we are considering this point as intensity. Getting my point? So over here we will write intensity. How to decrease or increase the intensity is by applying force. Here we will understand metaphysics later, because I will make another video on describing the metaphysics of the soul, because we have to understand this force and intensity and everything. For that you need to understand a bit of metaphysics. Okay, so now going towards the opposite side, okay, the middle characteristics. See, the next thing is rotation. When the sun reaches above, okay, slowly and steadily, so a slight change, okay, I miscorrected a few things because the longitudinal time was not correct. Okay, so when the sun is rising, okay, from the sunrise point, okay, from the horizon, when the sun reaches over here the sun is at its highest intensity. Okay, so this is the charging point. You are attaching the charger in your body. Okay, on this point you are getting charged. Okay, you are getting charged. On this place you are getting discharge. Okay, so this is the input. What is this? This is input. This is the point of input, because you are getting charged. Okay, this is the point of output, because you are getting discharge. Okay, now what is input and output? See, when you are getting energy inside your body, okay, this is the rotation. When you are giving out the energy outside the body, the rotation is reversed. Okay, so whenever you are charging, okay, this is charging and this is discharging. When would you know a person? Would you know a person when he is charging, or would you know a person when he is discharging? Okay, supposingly, how would you know anything until and unless it is giving output? For example, it's me. Let's take my example. I am learning something. Okay, I want to learn the Rig Veda. I want to learn the Yajur Veda. I want to learn the all types of natural sciences. Okay, so when I am charging, when I am learning, do I give any fruit? Do I give any output? Not at all. I am taking the input. When do I give the output? I give the output when I am satisfied with what I have taken. Okay, let's take a cycle of a person. Okay, let's take you are born at the sunrise. Okay, you are getting born at the sunrise. At this point, you are taking input. You are at the adult age. You are learning. Either you are trying to become a doctor. You are trying to becoming a on the younger age. Okay, on the younger age. Let's say you are on the teenage over here. So you are planning to become a doctor. You are planning to become an engineer. Whatever you are planning to become. Okay. So over here you are taking input. At 12, you are giving an exam. You are giving an exam because it is the heat, okay, the hottest place in your life, because this is the time of your test. Okay, so you are learning things over here. You are giving a test over here. After giving a test, you are practicing. Okay, it's like internship. You are practicing over here. You are becoming confident. Okay, whatever I have learned, whatever I have passed, now I am going to go in the practical aspect of it. Okay. After getting to a practical aspect at the sunset point, okay, now the learning is complete. You finally condemn that, okay, I have learned everything what I had to learn in this business. Okay, so now at this point you are giving the output. Getting my point? So in this point you are giving the output. Now after you give the output, what you get the wealth at this point. Okay, you get wealth over here at this point, wealth and power. Because after you give the output, then you get the result of the output. You get the wealth. In return, whatever you get is wealth. Wealth is nothing else but what you get from your output. Okay, so over here you are getting the output. After getting the output again, at this point, either you will be satisfied or you will be unsatisfied. Okay, that is again your charge. See, over here charge will come. We will get to this point later, but just understand this axis. Okay, so at this time, this is your charge. Either you will become a negatively charged or you will get a positively charged. When you are a positive charge, when you will be negatively charged, you will be satisfied with what you have gained over here. When you will be a positive charge, you would try to earn more. You would try to improve. Okay, a negative charge is a charge which is satisfied of all the pull. That is why it is pushing. A positive charge is something that is pulling the negative charge. It always wants improvement. Okay, so at this point of your life, it is like retirement. You are planning a retirement, but do you want to live a retired life where you are not working? All you are doing is staying at your home and just doing holidays and doing nothing at your life. Okay, that is a one type of person. Another type of person would like to live a retirement life differently. Okay, so this is like retirement. In retirement, you change your charge, you change your nature, or the opposite. So this is the retirement, and after retirement, you again take a birth in the next life. Okay, so if you consider a person is getting born every day, so in this cycle, over here you are taking input, over here you are giving output. Over here you are getting tested for the input. So this determines your color. Okay, at what frequency, at what color you are at. Getting my point? Over here, experience. Over here you are satisfied with your learning. Now we are getting into the practical aspects of it. At the practical aspects of it, over here you are giving the output. Over here you are getting the return of your output. You are getting the fruit of your output. The fruit of your output with its wealth. Whatever it is for you. Over here the change, the return. Over here again. So over here input we consider rotation. Okay, if you are charging or discharging, this is the rotational point. Over here you decide your life. You decide the rotation of your life. Whether you are a taker, whether you are a giver. Whether you are a taker, whether you are a giver. So what is this point? This is the best point for decision. Okay, so this hour is very good for decision making. Perfect place to decide. anything you want to decide. So this is the point of charge or rotation. We write charge slash rotation. Okay, and on this opposite point we write the character, because what output you give, it determines your character. Whatever output you are giving, okay. Supposingly you became a doctor and you didn't become a good doctor, so your output is not good. You are not getting a good wealth. So no matter you took a charge or the decision rightful, the process taking place from here to here is not right. That is why the output is not correct. If you decided to be an engineer and you are a very good engineer, so the input is right and the process is also right. So that is why the output is right. Getting my point? So this point is the output which determines your character. What is your character? Your character is nothing else but your output. What output you are giving to the world determines your character. For example, take me. Okay, I am giving a different output from 90% of the people in the world. So it determines my character. So that's why people see me differently than people see the 90% of the crowd which is living the earth. Okay, so at this point, I might have decided that I don't want to give a regular output over here. Okay, at this point I want to give a different output. That is why at this point I make a different decision. Okay, I change my rotation, I change my charge. After changing the charge over here, my character would change. Okay, so for example, if I would be choosing that I want to become a simple maths teacher or a good designer or a good, businessman. So over here I would be getting the same output. I would be giving the same output which everyone in the society is giving. Okay, and from this output over here I would be getting the same wealth which everyone in the world is getting. That is family. That is money. Okay, but when I don't need family or money in my first priority, my wealth changes. So see, there is a difference in the concept of wealth and money. Wealth is dhana. Wealth is dhan. Money is not dhan. Dhan is wealth, and wealth can be of many types. You know how to play a sitar, then that skill becomes your wealth. Okay, then that is the dhan for you. Okay, so over here, if I want a different wealth than what everyone in the world is getting, I have to give a different output than everyone in the world is giving. For the different output, I have to give a different input. Okay, so over here that was input, over here that is output, and output decides your character. Okay, so over here we are writing character. Getting my point? So we covered this rotation and character. Now over here direction, and over here is charge. Okay, just take the last example I gave you. When you complete the test of your life, okay, when you have completed the test of your life, what do you need? You need a direction. You need a direction to move forward. Okay, so at this point, you choose the direction. Because see, test is a very different thing. Everybody can give a test and everybody can pass. Passing is not a problem. You want to be a doctor, you passed it. You want to be an engineer, you passed it. You want to study and understand Vedas, you grasp it, you understand it. But what are the practical aspects? What are the practical skills? How would you move forward? Would you like it? Would you love it? Or did you just do because you had to do it? Okay. So at this point of your life, when you are going into practical aspects, okay, so we can also say that over here is the theoretical aspect. Okay, you can write over here theoretical aspect. Over here is theory. Okay, over here is theory, and over here is practical. Okay, so see, this is a theoretical aspect. Over here, when you are making a decision, you are making a decision on a theoretical aspect. You are not practical at this age of your life. You are theoretical on this age of your life when you are making a decision. Now, after making a decision and after understanding, taking the test, okay, now you got marks. After getting the marks, okay, then you understand the practical aspect, that whether it is possible or not. Okay, so this is the exam. Okay, this is exam. This is theoretical aspect. We are just making a theory out of it over here. This is the practical result over here. Getting my point? See, you make a theoretical decision over here. Then you give an exam. Then you understand. Oh, I want to become a mathematician. But oh, I got just 50 marks in maths. I can't be a mathematician. So you understand the practical aspect after giving the exam. That oh my God, I am not a good mathematician. I cannot be a mathematician. But over here, if you got 100 marks in maths, okay, I am good at mathematics, I can be a mathematician. That is what practical is. You get into the practical learning after giving an exam. So this is the time of practicality. This is the time of theory. And what takes you from theory to practical is an exam. Simple. So this is the time to understand practicality. Okay. Okay, please forgive me for my intense perfectionism. I am what I am. Okay. So this is the time for practicalism. And for being practical, what you need the right direction. Because when you know what practically is right and what practically can be feasible to do, then you understand the direction. Okay, so over here you understand the direction. Okay. Over here you understand direction. Similarly, what is the opposite side? Opposite side over here is charge. That is retirement, as I told you, where you are going to get a change. Okay, you always change when you get the wealth. You always change when you get the result. Okay, when you get the output, you are always change. Okay, it is the basic rule of nature. Everyone, you show milk to a cat. The cat is going to be sweet. You give milk to the cat will take the milk and go on. You give food to the plant is going to grow into a flower. You give poison to a plant, the plant is going to be dead. Consider humans. You show people what they want, they will come to you. You give people what they want, they will go from you. You always change after you get results. So over here, this is the point of change. Point of change. The point of change, how do you determine the change? You determine the change from the charge. So over here, there is the point of change. So this is the point of change. That is like charge. We decide the charge. Is change, which can be either of two types. Okay, it is either positive or negative. Okay, so we got this complete wheel over here first of all. Okay, so now one thing we'll do is make a space out over here. Okay, too much of unjusted things. See, we got everything on one chakra, the Kaalchakra with the chakra of the Vasus. Okay, the characteristics of soul on the characteristics of time, one on one. Okay, now see. Okay, now if you see this position is controlled by Jupiter and this is controlled by Venus. Okay, so we'll just write Jupiter over here because you have to exhaust Jupiter. You have to give out Jupiter at sunset. Okay, over here you have to give out Venus at sunrise. Okay. Now see, direction, rotation, charge and character. These four things are governed by moon. You have to give out the moon's energy at that time. Okay. See the direction. Over here you are radiating moon out. See the rotation. You are giving out moon again. Okay. See character. You are giving out moon again. And charge. You are giving out moon again. Getting my point? I will erase the theory practical thing because it was just for a personification basis, just for you to understand. Okay. It is disrupting my wheel, structure of my wheel. See, it is very easy to remember when you remember things on an image, on a flow chart. If you remember like a paragraph or everything, then it is too easy then it is too hard for you to understand things. Okay, understand things in a flow chart manner. It is very easy to remember. Okay, so on the two things, the intensity and shade, it is governed by sun. So you have to radiate sun over here. I am making this icon so that you understand that you have to give out the energy of sun at this time. You have to give out the energy of moon. You have to give out the energy of Jupiter. Okay, see, at sunrise you have to give the energy of Venus outside and take the energy of Jupiter. Over here you have to give out the energy of moon. Over here you have to give out the energy of moon. Over here you have to give out the energy of moon. Over here you have to give out the energy of moon. And this two times you have to give out the energy of sun. Okay. Got this point? See, this is the Kaalchakra, and on the Kaalchakra we have added the chakra of Vasus, that is the chakra of soul. Got my point? Now side by side we understand the days, because now we are going to finish the days, because we took a so long method to just understand days and the cycle of sun. We are still understanding the solar cycle because we understood the complete formation of soul from the solar cycle. Getting the point? Complete formation of soul. So let's make a star diagram. Okay, I guess everyone knows the star diagram. The star diagram of 7 planets. The sun comes about, Saturn and moon comes below. Okay, let's do it over here. This is the sun. Everybody knows the images. Okay, I will make a key for all those who don't know. Okay. Then there is Saturn over here. And there is moon over here. Okay, we'll also make arrows. First let's write. Okay, Jupiter over here, Mercury over here, Mars over here, and Venus over here. And now we'll make arrows in the order of our days. See, from Sunday, this is the sun. From Sunday we are going to Monday. See, from Sunday we went to Monday. From Monday we are going to Tuesday. From Tuesday we are going to Wednesday, that is Mercury. From Wednesday we are going to Thursday. From Thursday we are going to Friday. From Friday we are going to Saturday. from Saturday we are going back to Sunday. Okay, so we got a star over here. Okay, simple like this. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Okay, we got the star. Getting my point? So this is the star. So now understand the star diagram. Okay, side by side we are understanding this star diagram, and we are also understanding how this is going to affect your chart. First of all, understand on what day you are born. Whatever day you are born, that is going to be your Vàra, and your Vàra is going to be very much important because it is showing you fire. Okay, so on whatever day you are born, it is going to show you fire. Okay, so this is the star, this is the chart. Okay, after this you will understand this chart. So see, there is one more thing you have to notice over here. What are the planets that are not placed in the outer circle over here? See, we have Jupiter, yes. We have Venus, yes. We have Moon, yes. We have Moon. We have Sun. Okay, so we have this, yes. We have this, yes. We have Jupiter, yes. We have Venus, yes. So what are the planets which we don't have? Okay, see, one is Mars, another is Mercury, and third is Saturn. Okay, so see, the planets which are not situated over here in outside are Mars, Mercury, and Saturn. Why didn't I add these planets in the circle? Why didn't I add these three planets in the circle? Body, mind, soul. These are the reflections. Okay. Mars is the reflection of your body, Mercury is the reflection of your mind, and Saturn is the reflection of your soul. It is because of your karma you have got a soul. Okay, it is because of your karma you got the specific soul. That is why Saturn is the reflection of your soul. Your soul might be of sun. Sun might be giving the soul, but what is the reflection of sun? The reflection of sun is the shadow. Okay, so that is why the soul is giving its reflection as Saturn. That is why Saturn is the child of Sun, even though people don't like him. Shani Dev, the great Shani Dev. He is the reflection of your soul. It is the karma which decides what your soul should be. So the reflection of soul is Saturn. Reflection of mind is your intellect. How you communicate. It is Mercury. How you change yourself. The adaptation. A bad mind cannot adapt, a good mind can adapt. Everything related to mind is connected to Mercury. Okay, and this body is because of Mars. The thermal energy, as we explained in the first slide. You take energy from the sun, but you need the exhaustion of energy. Only when the body is giving out thermal heat, thermal radiation. After that, the sun and moon is going to give you energy. How else would you take more energy if you don't have the exit of energy? The exit of energy takes place from your pores, the heat, the irradiation, thermal radiation. From the pores you are giving out the energy, from Mars you are giving out the energy, so that on the next day you can take the energy. So this Mars is body. Okay. Another thing you can understand is, see, we understood that, take this one point also, there is one more point, why I did add this over here. Okay. See. We took the example of Patal Lok and Brahma Lok, if I am not wrong. In which video I don't know, you have to see my videos in line. Okay. Sunday, Monday and Tuesday was Brahma Lok. Then it is Wednesday. Then it is Thursday, Friday and Saturday. This is Patal Lok, this is Brahma Lok. See, what gets you out from the Brahma Lok? It is Mars. What gets you out from the Patal Lok? That is Saturn. And what is giving change from Brahma Lok to Patal Lok? That is Wednesday. That is Mercury. All all the other planets, that is Sun, Moon, Guru, that is Jupiter and Venus. Sun, Surya, Moon, Chandra, Guru, Jupiter and Venus, Shukra. All these planets are important for sustenance. These planets are important for sustenance. Very much important. Surya, Chandra, Guru, Shukra. The four main planets are important for sustenance. And for rebirth and transmigration, what is necessary is Mars, Mercury and Saturn. Getting my point? That is why I didn't add these three planets in the outer portion of the chakra. We didn't add this because this does not show the characteristics of the soul. This shows the characteristics of the life the soul is going to live on this earth. This is not showing the characteristics of the soul. This is showing the life which is the soul is going to live on this earth. Huge difference. Okay. So when you are talking about the soul, forget about Mars, Mercury, Saturn. Mars, Mercury, Saturn is the manifestation of the life of the soul. Getting? There is always a reason. I am not doing anything like, oh, I have some free time, let's make some bullshit video. No, this is not like that. If you got any query anywhere in between, you can mark the minutes of the video. Put that minutes in the comment section and ask me a question. I am going to answer that question. And if I couldn't answer the question, I will specifically make a new video for you. Okay. I always love people who criticize me. The critics are always very good for me. Okay. You criticize me, I am going to learn something better. You find flaws in me, I am going to correct myself. So that is what I am. Okay. So that is the reason why we selected these three planets, because they are the essence of your life, not the essence of your soul. So this is the Kaalchakra with the chakra of Vasus. Okay. Now consider one more thing. Let's see how much time is left. Okay, we took 57 minutes. Oh my god. But I guess I will complete the Vaars over here completely. Okay, we are taking too much time because we are going in too much of detail. So let's complete Vaar completely. Okay. See, you have to see on what day you are born. On what day you are born. Okay, let's take an example of my chart again and let's see how things are going. Okay, and just take the D1 chart. No, not necessarily D9 chart right now, but in your calculation further you can take, but I am just giving an example. Okay. Okay, over here is Sun, Jupiter, Moon, Mars, Mercury, Venus, Rahu, Ketu, Saturn. Got it? Very easy. My chart is easy. My chart is easy to draw, easiest to draw and toughest to decipher. So these are the planets, and I am born on Sunday. My birthday is Sunday. Now first you have to see whether the Lord of the day, that is Sun is the Lord of the day, right? Is Sun placed in the right place in my chart? Is the Lord of the day is good or bad? Is the Lord of the day good or is the Lord of the day bad? Because the Lord of the day is giving you fire. It is giving you the energy to sustain. With the Lord of the day, it is also necessary to see the ascendant Lord. Okay, the Lord of the ascendant. But let's just see the Lord of the day first. So Lord of the day is Sun. Is it placed in the right direction? No. Lord of the day is sitting on the 12th house. That is in Libra. Okay, this is Libra, this is Virgo, this is Capricorn, this is Taurus. So the Lord of the day is debilitated. Is it good? It is not good. If we see into yogas, if we see into Nicha Bhangs, yes, it is giving me a Nicha Bhang yoga. It is being, the debilitation is being cancelled because of moon placed over here and because of the ascendant Lord Mars. But yet we will not see the ascendant yogas and everything right over here. Okay, we'll just see the day Lord. Where is the day Lord situated? Is it good? Is it bad? We are just giving marks. Find your chart. See on what day you are born. After knowing on what day you are born, see where that planet is sitting. Is it sitting in a right place? No, it is sitting in a wrong place. It is with wrong people. Okay. So day Lord with wrong people, wrong conjunction means my social circle might not be very good. Okay. But see, it is sitting on the 12th house at the peak. Okay. So in one instance there is also positive and negative, but we are just learning Panchang. We will go one by one. Then you have to see the trine from itself. Trine from itself is 1, 5 and 9. You have to see the 1, 5 and 9 aspect. Okay. 1, that is in the first house where it is placed. Okay. This is the first house of Sun. From here you have to count 1. Okay. So 1 is over here. 2, 3. Over here comes 3, 4, 5. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So this is 9. See the aspect of 1, 5, 9. Okay. Which one is good? 1 is good? No, 1 is not good. 5 is good? 5 is not good. 9 is good? 9 is okay, neutral. Sun in the 8th house is neutral. Doesn't give very good result, but also gives a good life because it also destroys my ill diseases. Okay. Ill diseases and my bad habits. Okay, it means I would be having some bad habits or I would be having some ill diseases in my first portion of life, which Sun is burning away. Sun is purifying, because what is Sun? Sun is purifying. So Sun being your day Lord is purification. Wherever it is sitting, it is purifying it. Okay. So see over here, it is purifying my this house. Then it is purifying this. Then it is purifying this. Okay, and also this. Trine is basically 1, 3, 5. Then you have to see the 10th Lord from itself. The 10th Lord is very much important. So what is the 10th Lord? Okay. What do you see the 10th Lord being? Can you see the 10th Lord? Count 10 from itself. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. The 10th Lord will be over here, which is Moon, the sign of Cancer. See, 10th Lord again is Moon. Sun and Moon are good? No. Sun and Moon are okay. Not very good, not very bad. It might give me good writing skills. It might give you me good philosophy. But naturally, I don't think they are good. Okay. And basically, in trines we are just considering 1, 5, and 9. 3 is some another philosophy I am going to teach you sometime later. Okay. So let's just understand 1, 5, 9, the basic philosophy of trine. So if first see the day Lord where it is sitting, then count 1, 5 and 9 to it. Okay, if 1, 5 and 9 is good, then that day would be good. If 1, 5 and 9 is not good, then that day is not good. That means the fire element is not good. Okay. If your day Lord is not situated in the right place, if your day Lord is not giving good result on the first house, 5th house and 9th house from itself, your fire element